Okay, we should be live. At least I think so. I hope so. Can you guys hear me? Okay, awesome. Welcome to yet another stream. Of course, we're just a few minutes early, you know. Hide that. Got a few minutes before start. So, of course, in that time, let's just have some fun and talk, you know? At the same time, I'm gonna work on I'll work on some challenges for MCC because I don't think I've finished this week's. Yeah, I got a couple, just a couple left, you know, just a few. I don't want to let those go to waste. Firefight doubles is the greatest. It's so easy to get those things. Skewer does look damn cool, man. I'm so excited to use that. How are you? I'm doing okay this morning. You know, I got some sleep last night, so that's nice. Yeah. Part of the demo where Jeff gets Cortana's. I'm not finishing that. Oof. I'm not sure. You guys are asking about a video. If it's still processing, I'm not sure what that would be. Wish we could do firefight matchmaking on Legendary. Well, the firefight population's already split pretty heavily, isn't it? Do you think there will be rewards for finishing Lasso like an MCC, or am I causing myself... Oh, do you think there will be rewards for finishing Lasso and MCC? The reward is the satisfaction you get for being better than everyone else, obviously. As for Infinite, I doubt it, but you never know. Could the multiplayer AI be a canon thing to combat the created? Could be. I don't know if they were going to lean that hard into the canon stuff, but never know. I like the way I like the weight the rag dolls give to the shots given. Do you think ODST armor will be an Infinite? Yes, actually, we saw it yesterday. While matchmaking is going here, or before the match starts. Let me pull it up here. Here we go. Yeah, see, it's not the full armor, but that's the ODST helmet right there. So, it's in. Howdy, Zakarot. How you doing?
The mission is simple, Spartan. Secure this area.
Do you like the Return of the Wasp? Yeah, I like the Wasp. It all depends on how well it plays in the game itself, but turn down my personal volume here just a bit. Yep. Gotta love this setup sometimes. Yay.
Reinforcements.
There we go. Ian, guess what? What? Oh, dude. Oh, good. We're doing this one. Damn, I hate score attack. Damn it. I hate score attack. It's gonna be Gruntpocalypse the whole time.
Double kill. Killing frenzy.
Where?
Reinforcements.
Next should be skirmishers. Do you think we're going to see a version of Warzone in Infinite? I don't think so, sadly. Warzone would be great if it came back, though. It would need, I think it would need a, oh my god! I think it would need a heavy overhaul. Like, for one thing, if we're not doing, especially because we're not going to be doing rec packs anymore. I hope we have our weapon variants at the very least, like Warzone introduced. But, if Warzone were to return, I'd want it to be a lot more like Dominion. Dominion's like is probably my favorite aspect of, or not my favorite aspect, I'm sorry. One of my favorite game modes, if not my favorite game mode from Halo 4. Like take the idea of that, like capturing bases and getting various you know, gear from it, and add that with some of Warzone, with like Warzone's inclusion of AI, and I think you have an amazing game type right there. But
Reinforcements.
yeah, I don't think it's probably. I doubt it's coming back. Maybe a Warzone-esque mode with seasonal content drops. Maybe, you know, anything's possible. No goody skirmishes.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Oh my god. No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop showing how bad I am! No, I don't want to die! Oh wow, I'm actually out of ammo. I hope they bring back playable elites. I wouldn't mind. We'll see if they actually do or not. Playable elites is one of those. Like it sounds great. Or oh god, I'm trying to think of how to organize my thoughts on the fly. Can you do another community game night? Yes, I definitely want to. It's up there as one of my top priorities. Like I'd really like to do like a regular thing with it.
5 enemies remaining.
Take that! And not die. And something off the phone. Oh, come on!
2 enemies remaining. 5 lives left.
Bring back Invasion. That would be awesome. Like, really, that'd be one thing you could... We might be... Jesus. Wow, that just exploded in both of our faces. Wow. That is the worst I've done in firefight in a long time.
Game.
But yeah, like, if you're... Since they're not launching with... what's it called? With not Warzone, with Invasion, you could do like a dedicated season down the line where you bring it back and then you're bringing back elites and bringing back Invasion at the same time. And yeah, that didn't count. Okay, I'm not doing this while streaming. This is not conducive. Yeah, Wasp is the new Hornet. It's redundant to have both. Yeah, to a degree. The one thing I do like about the Hornet, and one thing I would prefer to bring that back if possible, is, or one reason to bring, should have this over here, to bring that back over the Hornet, or sorry, over the Wasp, is that you can, like, and you know, it's not a huge thing, but you can actually bring teammates with you. It's a slightly more team-oriented vehicle. I like the Wasp still, though. What are your thoughts on Halo being free to play and how that will change multiplayer? At the moment, it doesn't look like it's actually going to affect multiplayer itself. Just, you know, potentially customization. Well, I should say potentially. It has affected customization. The whole weapon, or not weapon, the whole coatings system. Ugh. But seriously, I never won any social games? Damn. But, I don't think it's going to affect gameplay at all. Flag running an Avalanche with the Hornet is always fun. Absolutely. I wish they brought back the Falcon. Oh, hey, Church, how you doing? Anyway, I was never a fan of the Falcon because it's like it's too team oriented. Like even with the Warthog, you can kind of do some stuff on your own with that, but you can't really do that with the Falcon. Will assassinations return? I noticed yesterday in the trailer there was a moment where somebody like backtapped another player and it wasn't an assassination, so I'm wondering if they're not. Halo Infinite, it's Halo Infinite at the end of the Gen 2 variants. I would love some Gen 2 recon. You never know, some stuff might come by. We've definitely had some some redesigned Gen what is it? Some redesigned Gen 2 variants. Like, we've seen Anubis. We've seen... fuck, I'm actually trying to remember them now. There was a new one that was pointed out yesterday. But I can't for the life of me remember which one it was. Damn you, Matt! Nose turret isn't that powerful. I mean, it doesn't even have a nose turret in multiplayer. That's my issue. So like, the driver really can't do anything. And I'm gonna die. They gave the Falcon a nose. Oh, that's what they were talking about. Okay. You wanted to keep the momentum. I'm sure assassinations will return. Maybe, but remember, it's like it's a showcase, so it's weird that they wouldn't show like what a new assassination. That's what's kind of weird to me. Oh, come on! That's such crap. I shot first, and... How did I advance? Did I get a kill?
Revenge.
Cool. There we go. Where are you so I can kill you? There we go. Needle rifle. This is one of my... Needle rifle is so damn cool. This is a weapon I would love to see return. It's so precise. I love the super combine. There's not enough Covenant weapons that take advantage of Blamite. When does the reveal start? At 10 o'clock. So, what time is it now? Well, 10 o'clock my time, so 15 minutes. Do you think? Yep, I'll take it. Wait, did I get downgraded? Oh, come on. I got the kill. That's stupid. Do you think we'll be able to switch seats in the Warthog? Yeah, I would hope so. I don't see any reason why they would get rid of that. Ugh. Really hope they do different classes of weapons, like the carbine. Yeah, I hope so too. I'd be disappointed if they got rid of that after just Halo 5, because it was such a popular feature. I mean, it was like the rec packs themselves that kind of led to that were unpopular, but the idea itself was generally pretty popular, especially once Super Fiesta became a thing. Yes, the Pro Pipe. I am terrible with the Pro Pipe. Yeah. Like, going back to the Needler, like, I would like some kind of rocket launcher equivalent with Blamite. Like, the Goblin, the Grunt Goblin essentially has something like that. But I would love to see that. Like, some kind of heavy weapon, some kind of heavy Needler weapon. Honestly, they could make a really good Battle Royale. I'm sure they could. I don't care for Battle Royale, though. Bolt shot? I'm not... what are you talking about with the bolt shot there? Sorry. I don't know how I got this, but okay, I'll take it. Yay! I don't think I earned that weapon, but okay. Do you think Reach has aged well? I mean, I don't think the gameplay's gotten any better over time. If anything, I kind of hate it more now. Like, the only reason I play it is for challenges when it's required. But visually, I think it's aged incredibly well. Yeah, there are 2 different firing modes on some guns, so I'm curious just like how in depth they're going to go with that. Like, is every gun going to have it or whatever?
Minutes remaining.
All right, you bastard, come back here so I can kill. Oh! One thing I've really noticed with Infinite is like it doesn't seem like there are a lot of returning weapons. Like 343 is really like nothing is guaranteed as far as the sandbox, it seems. Like they're taking a very fresh approach with the sandbox, which, you know, means a lot of iconic weapons might get cut out, but we might get a much better balanced experience. Oh, come on, that should have stuck. Can't wait for some more footage. Hopefully, get some more gameplay. Yeah, I think we should get some gameplay. What I'm really hoping is we'll get some key questions answered. Stop running! Why are you running? Jesus, how many weapons do you have to go through? I forgot. Ugh. Okay. Snooze. 10 minutes to the demo. Who's your favorite Spartan 3 and why? That's tough because there really aren't that many Spartan 3s. I was actually talking about this in my script for the multiplayer breakdown. Because I don't know if any of y'all have seen, the Eld pointed this out and somebody then posted that to me. There's a number on the Spartan Commander Lorette's back. So she might be a Spartan 3. It's like 327 on her back. It's an odd location for that, but that could be, she could be a Spartan 3. But anyways, favorite Spartan 3. I mean, Mark's pretty interesting. He, especially when he does go, what do you call it? Like full like not full feral, but like when he like starts getting off of his smoothers in Last Light, he's pretty cool. Armor style is very Reach, at least right now. If you've read the Xbox Wire article for this stuff, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, like the first season of Infinite is called Heroes of Reach, so they're leaning into that very heavily again. Do you think we're going to see old weapons or brand new weapons like the skewer? I think they're probably going to focus on new aspects of the sandbox if we get any kind of focus today. Lucy is the GOAT S3. She's pretty cool. I enjoyed her in Legacy of Onyx. Are you personally willing to let go of the old Cortana again? I mean, I let go of her already, so... And the last thing I want is for a proper return to the status quo of the old games. I do not want, like, the weapon to become basically a copy-paste version of Cortana. In fact, I don't think the weapon should survive the main campaign. Or if she does, it needs to be made incredibly clear that she is not Cortana. Like, she needs to get her own look, maybe her own color, all that jazz. Did Mark rip a hunter in half? No, I believe that was Dante. Well, he got ripped in half by a hunter. Well, not ripped in half. He got blasted in half. But I think that was the guy who actually ripped a hunter in half, if memory serves. Think we might get more hints of Chief having imprints of the isodidact. I don't think that was ever hinted at all. And I don't think that's a thing. Come on down. Yay. Sadly, it's going to happen. 343 is going to piece. You never know. I think they're trying. They could be trying to. So I should really finish the comment before. Oh, it's TU Slayer escalation. I didn't even realize that. And we're down a player. Fan-fucking-tastic. This is not a kiddie stream, if that's not been clear. Oof. 343 is going to appease the crowd who hated Cortana dying in Halo 4. I don't necessarily think that's the case. But, you know, we'll have to see. Thoughts on the fact the training facility in MP takes place on the Avery J. Johnson Military Science Academy. Military Academy of what is it? CAMS. Military Academy of Science, yeah. Okay. I'll take it. I love it. It's great to see Johnson acknowledged in that manner. The bounce. So much bounce. I think Halo 5 is great. Story was bad, but was fun. Multiplayer might be my favorite. Yeah, that's generally, like, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I like each multiplayer, usually for different reasons. Except for Reach. I generally don't like Reach. Generally. Like, there are good aspects of it, for sure. There are things that are good about it, but the core multiplayer offering I do not care for. For the most part. Okay, about 5 minutes. So after this match, I'm going to load up the...
Sudden death.
Come on. Die already. Oh, come on. That should have been a death. Whatever. Halo needs an EVE Online style ship combat game. Halo needs a general ship-to-ship combat. Oh my god, it's still going. Okay, I might have to quit this game, and I hate quitting games. Help Lasky makes a return. Me too. Lasky is up there as he is a really good character, and I want to see more of him. Do you think we're going to see DLC for like weapon skins? Oh, well, not DLC like in the traditional sense. I mean, we're going to see a ton of weapon skins, or coatings, as the official jargon is now. You have 4 minutes, just finish it out. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to finish it out, but, you know, if it gets to be 9:59, I'm going to quit. I don't like quitting. I only quit when the real world calls, but I'd say, you know, getting ready for a stream is the real world calling. There's something cathartic about taking out a guy with the username Kyle when my roommate's name... Well. At 3 minutes left in the game. Is the quality bad for anyone else? Yeah, if the quality's bad, guys, let me know. I'll do what I can on my end to try and fix that if that's happening. Wait, this is not Infinite. This is Reach. Yay, finally. Good job, Matt. And game over. Or not? Thought somebody got... Looked like somebody got wasted by the sword. What the heck? I got stuck on the geometry. Thoughts on multiplayer being free? I think it's a good idea. Or, potentially good idea. Obviously, I don't want to make a blanket statement. Just finish the match already! You can tell it's not infinite due to there being playable elites. Yep, there you go. Personal views on Locke potentially being taken out. He's not dead. That's another red herring.
Sudden death.
Okay. Damn it. Why is it round? Why is it 3 rounds? They already won 2 rounds. Come on. There's no point.
Sack.
I hate quitting. But I do not want to risk missing anything with the thing, because that's what the point of this is. It's not for you guys to watch me be bad at Halo multiplayer, especially Reach. But anyway. And we're going to hide that. Oh, hey, let's go watch my stream while I live stream. Are Buck and Dare canonically married? Yes, that happens at the end of Bad Blood. I don't know why you would think Bad Blood stretches the limits of canon, though. It's canon. Streamception, yeah. Kick-ass wallpaper, yeah. I really liked the concept art for the Pillar of Autumn, Escape and Reach. Of course, now that I have a 4K screen, it doesn't quite work as well. 4 had a better story, but Reach had better gameplay. 4 definitely had a better story. I can't agree that Reach had better gameplay. It was a more fun game overall, I think, than 4, but the core gameplay, especially now, I do not like Reach gameplay in any form. The TU makes it better, but I don't really care for Classic, and I hate Zero Bloom because you can't use any weapons other than the precision weapons. Because if you do, you're kind of screwed. Do you think we're going to see camping again? If not, do you think they're going to... Wait, do you think we're going to see camping again? I'm not... If not, do you think we are going to see new vehicle like Razorback? I'm not... Oh, campaign again. No, today is focused entirely on multiplayer. I thought you read that as camping. I'm so sorry. I liked Reach a lot better back in the day, but these days, not so much. I always uncheck and Reach in MCC too. I only do it when challenges require it, which this week's do. Halo 2 is the best. Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay. I'm just gonna full screen that in advance. By the way, listening to that right now, is this too loud for you? It looks really damn loud on my end. Okay. How about now? Is that any better? Okay, we'll turn it down just a bit more. How about now? Okay, how about now? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Tell me. Shit. Okay, awesome. Good. So I wanted you guys to be able to hear the audio from whatever this is going to be and still hear me just fine. Awesome. We need the Flood back 2 games since we've seen them. I think Infinite's core campaign will hint at the Flood, but I don't think we're going to see it there. Okay. I think I got a good audio range for what'll work for you guys, so I can make adjustments as needed. Oh man, I'm so excited! I haven't actually seen a premiere on the Halo YouTube channel in a long time. Isn't Infinite going to be T-rated? There can be differences between the core game and future DLC. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. I like that new logo. Oh, shoot, that's cool.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
My gunner's upside down and he's like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Remember how excited I was with like this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
Oh my god. Everything looks so good.
Well, what is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena
Joe
style
Staten.
combat and big team battle, this wide open, vehicle infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're going to give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's going to evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game, and the toughest challenge I think was really about
Hey, it's French.
how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next. The vision of Arena was all about a tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every
You can
kill
really
you
see that
get.
multiplayer
Going
outline,
back
man.
to like what is the core foundation
I like
of what
this.
made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about fair and balanced starts.
Ooh.
So everybody's on equal
Like that
footing
new
when they
opening.
come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys and kind of developing your play style as you run through the match.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet?
Oh,
Equipment
yes.
is back, but
That's so
equipment
much
is kind
fun.
of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or
It's weird
could
that-
you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue
nice.
of not just skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic power-ups like the overshield and the active camouflage.
Not sure
For
I
this
feel about that
title, what
long
we're
swing
looking
on the
at, what we're
gravity
excited
hammer.
for is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they can take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it.
That's kinda
When
cool.
it comes to the vehicles,
So they don't
we
activate
went
in time, you can
decided
actually
to invest
steal-
a lot
kill
in
them
the
and steal it.
systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood could get blown off. There's different aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles now. And that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you got to choose what you want to do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into.
Oh,
So if you want to
cool.
put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
The levels
That looks like it'll be
define
fun.
pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
For me, BTB
Just nearly
is
avoided
all about
that.
experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases.
Oh, look at that
We
riff.
have pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players, this is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
Nice. Okay,
The
here we
announcer
go.
is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI. Designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
They add to the sense of like me as a Spartan being more important, and for us in multiplayer it is really about becoming a Spartan. You're Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we have on day one ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations for Spartans on the battlefield. That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor
Still not a
effects,
fan of these
down
coatings.
to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first
Oh,
time.
nice.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. So we're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content. And we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The
There
Halo
it is, Battle Pass.
will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future
that's good.
seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
All of these
Okay.
rewards are single
Okay.
source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All
Okay.
customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new
Hey,
components,
Covey.
new looks, new gameplay
Knockout.
for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's
Yeah.
one of our event armor cores. And that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
Yorori, I think it was.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because how do we? Have
It's
a
not
way
perfect,
of
but
always bring
it
players
sounds
in,
pretty
right?
good
Like,
overall.
When we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC
I
and
just realized
console
Tom
at the
has a
same time
Voltron shirt. That's
is an
awesome.
amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends? That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
Okay, the Academy.
Why are you here?
To be a Spartan.
The Academy is a place that you can go within MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about. Some of these characters, what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
The Academy is a really good
super
idea. I'm
jazzed about
glad
bots.
that's happening.
I think they're awesome.
Yes,
Our goal
bots.
with bots has been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after
Hey,
launch is
Unisec.
absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag,
Make sure your
and we should be
insider
able to reach
profile
out to
is
you
up to date,
if we
y'all.
want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already.
Well, there's something like a hub with the
and
Academy,
just
but it's like
can't
there
wait to
are
really get
modes
into
in there
that
too.
as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning.
I don't
Now
think we're
just
going to be
gonna able to
seeing
talk,
Forge today,
interact
sadly.
more frequently. And that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch, launch itself, and beyond.
The skull looks so sick. I love it. Oh, the repulsor. I can't wait to use that. The sidekick looking awesome. I gotta say, like, there are definitely some things I still have issues with. I think the coatings overall, like, it looks like the coating is an overall affects your entire armor, so it's not like you can choose a coating per piece of armor. And I am not a fan of that at all. I think that's shit. I'm gonna be blunt about that. But a lot of the other stuff they're doing is really damn good. The customization.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah. I think that's it. So yeah, it's like a 12-minute Vidoc. Pretty cool overall, I have to say. Let's refresh the page and get the proper version. There's a lot of really good looking stuff in this game. But where was the customization crap? It is kind of cool how it seems like they're like further immersing you. Like you have your Spartan selecting their AI there for the first time. There's later when you get to walk into the Academy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here we go. Nice look at everything. This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, it seems like the armor coating applies to everything at once. It does not apply to a single. Like, you can't apply to a single piece of armor, which is what I was hoping. That would have been the one saving grace for the armor coating system for me. And so, yeah, at this point, the armor coating system is shit, as far as I'm concerned. Unless they improve it down the line. But I like how much you can customize the helmet. You got attachments. I don't know how I feel about the armor core idea, because I really loved the Halo, like the Halo, what started with Halo 4, and where you kind of have an MCC Halo 3 now, where you could customize the entire body. You had a set undersuit, and you could select the pieces of armor you're putting on. So you can customize every piece of armor. Are they saying that somewhere? Because this is implying that you have a single coating. Virgil as an AI would be cool. I agree. No expiring battle pass is great. I absolutely agree. Not being limited to a season to grind everything out. Yes. They're taking a lot of lessons from MCC and applying them here, and I think that's really damn good. Seems like the Waypoint site is having some serious lag right now. He legit said it in the video. I didn't hear him say anything about the coding being applying to on a per piece basis. Did anyone else hear that?
Millions of customization combinations for Spartan.
It's like, look at this. They're saying the coding in every one.
That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet.
If I own MCC on Xbox, could I play on PC too? No, you have to. It's a separate purchase.
Your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization. Add your helmet, your various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor.
That's talking about customization, like choosing what pieces to put on, guys. That's not talking about coatings.
Your helmet attachments.
That's not talking about coatings. That's talking about choosing your individual armor pieces.
Then you look at weapons.
Like every image we have of Spartans, they're showing individual. They're showing a single coating across every Spartan. They're not showing.
We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also.
Yeah, I assume people are assuming that coatings will be put into parts because we are able to customize different pieces. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I think people are getting too. I'm not hearing that. Like, it sounds like the coating is not on a per piece basis. It's on the entire Spartan.
Customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside.
Like, this is a single skin, I'm certain. It's not something you're selecting.
The player as much as possible. They can change their body type, and
I like the idea you can change your body type. That's pretty cool. And look, like the mechanical or the prosthetic options they have here: hand, transradial, transhumeral. So basically, you can have just the hand, you can have the elbow down, you can have the shoulder down. That's what it's showing there.
As well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. So we're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this.
Still would rather have coating to the two color scheme. I mean, if that's your preference, that's your preference. I would literally choose single colors customization over coatings. I don't like the idea that my color customization is locked in.
There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how
I'm
to
extreme
unlock
like that, so
customization content, and we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle.
My hope is that at the very least there's a good amount of coatings and you can get them often enough. Yeah. I don't really understand how coatings work. Coating is literally just a skin. You have a single skin and it applies to either your entire armor, your weapon, a vehicle. It basically works the same way that from the sound of things at least, it works the way that the vehicle and weapon customization works in MCC. Yeah. Still wish we didn't get rid of two-tone colors. Like, yeah, I wish they had that as a base, and then you could get coatings with, like, extra materials and details and shit. That's... Like, if I had a two-tone color system where, like, everything's just, like, a matte finish, I'd be fine with that, as long, like, in addition to armor coatings.
Pass and choose.
Yeah. Like that the battle pass is choosable, but yeah. These are single skins, guys. These are not... Yeah. Anyway. Yoroi armor looks really damn sick. Like, it literally just looks like samurai armor, and I'm perfectly okay with that. What else we got? Oh yeah, we got more of this intro cutscene for the Spartans.
Are you he?
And there you can see on the side the 327 I was talking about much earlier for anyone. So that might mean she's a Spartan 3, which would be awesome.
To be a Spartan.
One thing I'm not a fan of, I'll say, and maybe these are pre-augmented soldiers, but I really liked the what do you call it? Like the Halo 4 Spartan bodysuit or whatever that they had when they weren't in armor. Like when Majestic first got off the Pelican. And it looks like they're getting rid of that, and I'm hoping that's just because these are like pre-augmented Spartans or something, or they haven't gotten rid of that entirely, but I don't know. Wonder why they're replacing Palmer. They are not replacing Palmer. She is in the game. Their Commander Lorette is just. It seems like she's going to be focusing on the multiplayer side of things. Like there could be multiple Spartan commanders because there are more Spartans than just on Infinity. Palmer is the commander of all the Spartans on Infinity, but that's it. 4K video is up. Watch it, holy detail. I mean, this is it. That.
Are you he?
To be a Spartan.
Well, too bad. Do you think Loretta's the new Palmer? No. She's just another Spartan commander. The one thing I will hate now is not knowing who is friend or foe until they start shooting at you because red versus... Well, you'll know. They said in the article, and you actually get to see it a lot clearer here. So you can see allies are, right now, in this particular one, they're outlined in blue, enemies in red. And they said you can actually customize the color outlines. So... And, hopefully you can customize other aspects of that to, like, make it more prominent, less prominent, depending on your personal preferences. But, I mean, I like this. It worked in Gears, though. Granted, there you have humans versus, what are they called? Versus Horde, or now versus whatever the new enemy is called. But I'm okay with this in theory, at least right now. Spartan Academy is described as being a place to practice and fight bots. She is in charge of it. How does that replace Palmer in her role? Exactly. That's exactly it. So she's just another Spartan commander. That's all. What accessibility features do you think they'll add for Infinite? That's a good question. I really want a dedicated Inside Infinite, just going over every feature they have. I mean, like, the fact alone that you can customize the Spartan outline for friends and foes, I think speaks to a huge leap forward in accessibility for the game. Because, like, I've heard for years people with color blindness have trouble with the red versus blue. So now they can choose colors that work for them. I'm certain 343 is going to lean heavily into subtitles, for example. They've already did that with Halo 5, 4, and 5. So, and, yeah, so, I would expect Halo Infinite to be the most accessible Halo game ever. And it'll only get better with time. Did they say whether Warzone is coming back? No, they have not commented on it. I'm not holding my breath. The outline is great for the fact that you can always show your Spartan color coding regardless of game mode. And yeah, that's the big reason that's a big reason they're going for this too. The accessibility is definitely a bonus, from a corporate point of view, but it's like if you have all these armor coatings, you want to show them off. You want players to feel like investing in them is worthwhile. Do you think there will be PvE outside of campaign? I hope so. I'm not holding my breath though. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Do you think Loretta's a Spartan 2 or 3? I doubt she's a Spartan 2. I would love if she's a Spartan 3. Spartan 3s do not get enough love. Do you think Blue Team will be mentioned or shown? I think there's good reason to suspect that they'll be in the game to at least a limited degree with all the stuff we've seen. Firefight most likely. I doubt we're going to see Firefight at launch. Maybe down the line, but I doubt at launch. TTK looks really short. Well, you got to keep in mind that the Vidocs and footage they're showing off the kills, and they're trying to look like these moments are largely staged, or they're played, they're looking through hours and hours of footage for like these key moments that just look really good on film. So, did they say if Forge is coming post-launch? I'm pretty sure that they've said that Forge is coming at launch. Let me see. I don't know. I could swear that they said it was coming at launch, but I doubt they're gonna do a post release Forge release, post launch Forge release again. The shields are too damn yellow. Yeah, they're kind of overpowering, but I think that's, I don't know. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. It's better than the shit we saw last year with Master Chief. I do like this. I'm just noticing. I like how close the shield. Let me hold on. Do I have my mouse on? Good. Okay. I like how close the shielding is to the actual outline of the armor, which is very much in line with the lore. It like the shielding systems are both basically supposed to be like centimeters above the armor. Yeah. Above the armor, so I think Infection will be post-launch like H5. Could be. If Forge is coming back, I hope they have a tutorial for how to use it. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they didn't, or if they didn't have like various, for lack of a better phrasing, difficulty modes, where like you have basic mode and advanced mode and shit in between maybe. So for depending on how advanced you want to get with the forging. Oh, excuse me, God. Oh. When are they releasing the game? Right now, it's still listed as holiday 2021. I noticed that whenever part of the shield is hit, it glows brighter. Yeah. Well, there's not a whole lot else to really talk about or bitch about at this point. I definitely love the Avery J. Johnson Military Academy. That is so awesome. But I'm going to need to get in here soon and start... Oh, that was a perfect gif of Joe. I got to see if I can find that again.
Partnering with our players on the road to
the community
after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's...
Ooh, I don't know. I found that funny. In the academy, you should be able to train using 2 sticks and a rock. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I think Halo Canon deserves his own cameo in Infinite. That would be awesome. Not going to happen, but it'd be awesome. Your thoughts on the AI voiceover for multiplayer? Would you want any specific voices for an AI? I would love a Johnson AI. I would love to have like various characters come back as AI. Dude, Pete, if you could get Pete Stacker for an AI, that'd be dope. That'd be the best. Chief AI maybe. Noble 6 AI. Carter AI. All that kind of stuff would be awesome. Like bring back all the classic voice actors as various AI. Nathan Fillion AI, absolutely. That has to happen. Dude, just a straight Jeff Steitzer AI would be awesome. Like he has all like the new AI lines, but he still says it in the extreme Halo announcer voice or whatever. Obviously, I can't do it. Rookie AI, just silent the entire time. That'd be great. Are you do a flight in Halo Infinite? I mean, my profile's up to date, so when they start doing flighting, I'm ready for it, man. Keith David AI? Hell yeah. Dude, Grunt AIs? Hell yeah. Thoughts on the new equipment system? I'm loving what I'm seeing. I love how you can move around with the grapple, the repulsor. Dude, when the repulsor repulsed the plasma shot yesterday in the trailer, that was so cool. I hope they don't lessen the multiplayer announcers lines. Yeah, that's definitely a concern. That's one of those things we're going to have to like kind of wait and see. hopefully it's like not too severe. They mentioned this summer for the flight, if I recall. Yeah, they said that it would be later this summer. A Gravemind AI would be great. Halo Canon AI? Hey, I'd be up for it. People keep saying Uni said BR at the end, but he says Beyond. Yeah, I doubt there's not going to be a BR. I'm pretty sure. All right, I'm gonna end the stream now because I am gonna get work. I'm gonna get started on my work for the multiplayer breakdown, including everything from today and yesterday. So, thanks for coming, guys. I had a great time chatting with y'all as usual. I definitely want to look into a proper community game night, something more regular. So I'll try and keep y'all up to date on that. People were asking about Discord yesterday. That's definitely on my list of to-do things. Otherwise, as usual, I'll keep y'all up to date. Until next time, though, this has been Halo Canon. Peace out.